Secure Data Act. This is a new piece of legislation that is being currently debated and considered in the House of Representatives in the United States. As you can see, it's a bill. It means it's a draft piece of legislation, not the final piece of legislation. If you look at the table of contents, I would say it is uncannily similar to the GDPR in some respects. Look what it deals with: controllers, data security, processors, pseudonymous data, just to name a few. What I find interesting in this Data Security Act is mostly vocabulary, because quite often it's different from the vocabulary we use in the European Union. Today, I would like us to have a look at the word enjoin. It's a very interesting word which could mean two contradictory things in legal English, depending on whether you use it just as a formal word or a specific legal term, a term of art. Listen, I will read to you this paragraph. This is a section in the bill, and I would like you to decide whether you think you can guess from the context what the word enjoin means. Let's go. In any case in which the Attorney General of a state has reason to believe that an interest of the residents of such state has been or is threatened or adversely affected by an act or practice in violation of this act, the Attorney General, as parens patriae, may bring a civil action on behalf of the residents of the state in an appropriate district court of the United States to a. enjoin such act or practice, b. enforce compliance with this act, c. obtain damages, restitution, or other compensation on behalf of residents of the state, or d. obtain such other legal and equitable relief as the court may consider to be appropriate. So, were you able to guess the meaning of the word enjoin just from the context? If not, you could quickly go to the internet, Google it, and this is what you would get. If you ask Google about the word enjoin, Google will tell you that it could mean to command or urge somebody, in formal English, to direct, prescribe, or instruct someone to take a specific action, or it means to prohibit, and this is a legal word, the term of art. So most probably you would have guessed correctly that in this particular context, the word enjoin means to prohibit, because this is a legal act. Now, in legal English, quite often you will come across words that have two completely different meanings, depending if you are using them in the general sense of the word or if you are using them rather in the legal text or legal meaning. And I am certain you know one of such words that is much more common in the European Union, although it's of course used in the United States. This word is an injunction. Yeah, you will know this word pretty well by now. It's a formal court order. But before you read actually what's inside of this court order, you may not be competent enough, or you will not be knowledgeable enough to correctly use it or translate it. Look, an injunction could prohibit a party from doing an act, or an injunction could compel a party, means force or instruct a party to perform an act. So first you would have to see what's inside of this injunction, and then you would be able to use it correctly. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening. I hope you have enjoyed your new word, enjoin. And whenever you see it in a legal document, you will first think, aha, here is the word, here comes the word, which could have two separate meanings. So I had better focus on the context to decide how to interpret it. Thank you. Bye.